Welcome to Coffee Chats. Not called that still, but maybe it is now. I don't know. It's the second time I've done that. Today, as promised, I will be giving a tour of my February bullet journal, which I will warn you, still haven't read the book, but for those of you who want to know right now how I do it, because I think that even just knowing like the principles of it might be helpful. If you want to know how I organize it, that's what this is about. Also, I will warn you, I'm on a pink kick right now. Everything for 2019 so far is like pink. I'm not ashamed of it. I believe that that's my color right now, and I'm just gonna go for it. So February, the month of lovers, is obviously pink, so it is what it is. Hey again, I'm poor and I don't have money for a tripod, so this is my bullet journal. I do start every month with the month and I tab it, so I'm not very good at lettering yet, so this is, we're just doing the best we can with what we have. It's very cutesy. It is what it is. Okay, great. So then I like to do a monthly outline where I have the days, even like the day of the week next to the number, and this is how I organize my months. A lot of people will draw out like a monthly calendar, but this is just easier and it takes less time, and I am still a busy person, so I do that my birthday. I also have the YouTube videos that I've planned. Those are actually in here. I will give you a sneak peek. These are all of my ideas, guys. I've been working. So this is very blank right now. I will have to figure out what to do with this space, or I'll just leave it blank. I don't know. But this is my monthly tracker. I usually have lines, so I usually will fill in the lines, but that takes a lot of time, and I would like to experiment not filling in the lines, so I will just fill in the box for every day that I do the thing. There are 28 days in February, so that's how I set that up. I want to start reading a little bit more, so finishing a book is one of my goals. These are all in line with my goals for 2019, so if you would like to see what those are, I do have a video on all of my overall goals for 2019 and also my vision board, so I will link that below, but these are going to help me get to the place that I want to go, and so keeping those smaller goals to get to the big goals, that is going to be helpful for me. So moving into the weekly spread, this is basically how I have been organizing my weeks, just kind of like that the whole time. But this is February. Okay, so this is how I've been organizing my weeks. I like to have a lot of space because I end up usually having a lot of tasks that need to get done. So I've already filled in my work schedule, some events that I'm already familiar with. It is still January 14th, so I don't know a ton of stuff, but I do like to have my weekly tracker here. This is in line with what's happening monthly back here. So I like to keep track of that in the week as well, and then break down my overall monthly goal into smaller weekly goals, because that helps me. It seems more feasible when I say I want to save $65 instead of like, oh, I want to save $250. I'm broke. How am I going to do that? 65 is easier when you get paid. So yeah, basically the weeks all look the same for right now. I like stickers, and this is like all cutesy. This is my birthday. It's very cutesy right now, but that's sort of my style as far as this time in my life goes. So this is basically February is what it is, and this is what it looks like. Yeah. There's not a lot going on here. It doesn't take me very long to do it. It does give me a little bit of an outlet as far as creativity goes, but I don't go as hard as some bullet journalers because I don't have as much time. I am working on being a little bit better at lettering. I'm proud of the progress that I've made. It's obviously not perfect, but I think the beauty of a bullet journal is, let me just come back here. So the beauty of a bullet journal is it doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be functional, and functional is whatever you think is functional. And so if you don't have a lot of things to do, this could be your whole week, and these could be your goals or your notes or your dreams or your grocery list or what you're grateful for. I know some people will do Bible verses, and they'll do like their study in their bullet journal, and I think that there's a lot of functions to a bullet journal. Right now, I mostly use it for planning, but I have started doing some, again, I have a vision board, but I've also started like having, obviously, my This is not organized at all. This is just kind of a mess, but I have started just like kind of planning things that I want to do in here, and this has become a hybrid between a planner and a dream journal. So also it's my birthday, and so at the very end of the month I have a little reflection where I'm going to write down 21 things that I've learned in 21 years, which I will have a video about, so don't peek. So that's February for you. I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me show you my face. All right, so just as a disclaimer, I am not a great bullet journaler, but the idea of a bullet journal is you don't have to be good at it to do it. It's more about productivity meets your goals, meets your dreams, meets your visions, meets your accomplishments, meets your shortcomings, and you put it all together, and it's just like a cool way to keep track of what you're doing. If you get busy, you can make it simple. If you like to be complicated and intricate and you're artistic and you're really good at lettering, this bullet journal can be a good creative outlet. So you can get organized and you can be creative and you can be an artist. And I love bullet journaling. Obviously, I have seen an increase in my productivity, but it also, again, I mentioned this in my vision board video, it just like helps you understand where you're going and how you need to get there. And if you aren't flossing your teeth every day and you notice that week after week you're not flossing your teeth, you know that you're not doing it and you know you need to figure something out. So that's a silly example, but if I'm not studying for the MCAT every week or hitting my goal consistently, there's something that needs to change, and I know how to address that instead of blindly going at it and being like, well, I feel like I'm doing okay, but I don't really know. Like, I'm not sure. So it just helps simplify that process. I love bullet journaling. Read the book. It's by Ryder Carroll. I haven't read it. We should read it together. The phone's ringing. Also, I'm not going to answer it, but okay, they didn't want to leave a message, so it doesn't matter. Again, I hope this video changed your life. Hopefully this book changes my life. If it did change your life, please like, subscribe, share, do the things, leave a comment, I don't know. Tag me in pictures of your bullet journal. If you're just starting bullet journaling, let me know in the comments if this changed your life in any way. Also, let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see, let me know in the comments. You can tag me in your pictures, in your Instagram stories. My username is @AllieBonbon, ALLIE Bonbon, as in the treat. So I can't wait to see how you use bullet journaling this year. Bye!